It's really like the way it happened the first time was in May of 14. I never went to a Mya show without confirming with her first. I mean, I really was never at the level of fan that I'd go to her show without confirming with her, because I was actively talking with her back and forth through DM. So I just happened to notice that she was doing the show, and I was like, hey, if it's okay with you, can we slow this down for a second? Let me, come through to the show and just do the meet and greet. We can get back to the real Marie Harrison. That's no problem. But, now that we're here, I might as well get my meet and greet in. Because I always felt like, for like a general principle for like most fans, I guess, that you should at least be able to meet her, talk to her, say hi, get the CD or whatever. And so I wanted to get that out the way. And so she confirmed. She was like, yeah, that's fine. We're good. Come on through. Soon as I got to the club, Mya breaks away from security, rushes me. She's got another fan that came all the way from Austin. He's on Twitter under Cool Kev 512. And man, she's going on. She's just going off. Like, what do you want? What are you doing here? What do you want? I'm like, wait a minute. Whoa. What do you mean, what do I want? I already confirmed with you I'm going to be here. I confirmed that with you. I didn't just show up. I mean, yeah, I got this on the DM. I'm not just making up no story about this lady. I'm like, I'm telling you, I'm like, what's your problem? Basically, that's what I told Mya. It was like, what is your problem? Why are you doing this? And so that's when she calmed down a little bit. It really looked like, to me, she felt like she was hoping that she'd be able to pull it off, but like her emotions got too much, you know what I'm saying? When she saw me at the club, she came for me, you know what I mean? I don't think she originally intended that to happen, but it was pretty embarrassing. But I was like, man, let me just deal with her on Twitter, you know what I mean? Like, I felt like I was playing my position as a fan, and she's the one that came out of playing her position as the performer, because she knew that I was coming up. This is the first time me and her ever met, but I've been talking to her for a couple of months by this time. And so I did the meet and greet, but then when I left, I handled that on Twitter to let her know, hey, that was inappropriate. A lot of my interaction with this R&B legend, Mya, is about inappropriate contact on her behalf. She's the one that came out of her position and jumped on me at the engine room. She already apologized for that at the picnic table September 9th in the next year. And so I don't know what it is, but all I can tell you is that as long as you just about the music, that's fine, but don't buy into the concept of like the vegan lifestyle and I want to, she always makes sure the whole concept of what you're looking at is essentially an advertisement. It's an advertisement, man. This lady is not nowhere close to none of that. As a matter of fact, when we were at the picnic table, I saw her move her food box. So she had got a food box from Phoenicia. She moved it down away from the table to her side. And I looked at that like, either A, she moved it because she didn't want the sunlight on it, or she moved it because she thought maybe I would look in there and find that she had a whole bunch of chicken in there or something. A whole bunch of non-vegan items. So it's one of the two. It's one of the two. I mean, either she moved it because she didn't want the sun on it, or she moved it because she had some non-vegan items in there. But I'm gonna be honest with you. No, that the whole, it's fine if you like the music, there's no problem with that, but don't get lost, you know what I'm saying? You know, they have a saying that I made up, actually. You don't have to get lost in the church house to find God. It's the same principle here. Do not let this lady who's out here doing these small little club circuits throw no DM at you, try to pull you in, take advantage of you. I was absolutely victimized by this lady. She came up here. If you go look, like I said, the last point that I ever could make with you is on August 30th. If you go to YouTube and type in Mya IG Live August 30th, you're gonna hear her right there make her false Houston Harvey pledge. And I was done with her after that. Even when she was with me after Harvey in Houston, she didn't say nothing about Harvey. She didn't ask me one time, hey man, how'd you do in Harvey? Did you do okay? How's your family? How's everybody doing? But 15 days before that, Mya was up there like, oh, I'm gonna donate these gospel songs to Houston. I'm gonna do all this volunteerism. I can cook and this and that. She didn't do any of that. None of that. And y'all steady trying to buy her music, you know, try to help her move her little 12,000 units a year or whatever. Nah, we ain't doing that. You see, when you had me jumped and dragged out of an event that you invited me to, that was your career right there. That's your money. We done. No, it ain't. No, it don't work like that. It ain't like, oh, we gone. No. Now your money you got to come off the money. Your money gone. Your show money gone. It ain't gonna be no Grammys. It ain't gonna be no second season of Fifth Ward. It ain't gonna happen. You know why? Because the club owners, you see, all these club owners in Houston, they show the city respect because they don't book you. But that one person that owns these 3 or 4 little clubs, he keep on steady bringing you over there. Lord knows what y'all really got going on. To just come over here and lay up on your ass at these clubs. There ain't nobody coming in to see you at these clubs. There's nobody in Houston that wants you to come here. It ain't like we out here, where's my ad? No. You got you got 1,000 cities to work with. No need for you to keep coming back to Houston all the time. And then she came to Trade Day, and she knows I go to Trade Day every year. I go to Trade Day. She pops up at Trade Day. We're talking about Mya from DC at Trade Day in Houston. What you doing at Trade Day? Why are you coming back for a promotional set at Engine Room? Why'd you come back to Mercy? That's Club Mercy. That's owned by Engine Room. Aurora, owned by Engine Room. How come every time, ever since this lady done charged me up in DM, she steady come back to Houston as much as she can? And she not stopping. She keep on coming back here. So don't be buying into this veganism and, you know, believe me, I know this lady. I met the lady. I've met her several times. Everything is an advertisement. It's, you know, Mya and her team with her IG accounts, her Twitter accounts. Lord help you if you book this lady at a show. I swear to God. Julian Kane.